Alright, so go ahead and grab your plain breadcrumbs, your panko breadcrumbs, and some angel hair noodles. Then grab some eggs, marinara sauce, pesto, milk, and freshly minced parsley.
For our seasonings, we're going to need salt, onion powder, garlic powder, that Mrs. Dash extra spicy that we can only find at Kroger, basil leaves, our special Himalayan pink salt, cue to subscribe, Italian seasoning, and black pepper.
Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and grab some saran wrap and put it over our chicken breast. This is to just help the area stay cleaner and not spread bacteria all over the place as we beat the chicken with a mallet. And while you use this mallet, you don't want to beat the chicken breasts too thin because they will start to fall apart. So just get them to your desired thinness.
Okay, so let's crack our 3 eggs and we're gonna whisk them up. After we whisk them up, we're going to put it to the side and let's grab our chicken. We're gonna place our chicken in the bowl so that we can start mixing everything with it, and let's add some milk, our eggs that we just got done beating up, and of course our seasonings. Shake, 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 shake. Add your pesto, add your parsley, and then we're going to go ahead and start mixing it all up. You really want to make sure that the flavor, the milk, the egg is getting everywhere.
Once he finishes that up, I'm going to go ahead and switch out those bowls so we can move on to our breading. The first thing I'm going to put in is that panko bread. Then I'm going to add the regular breadcrumbs in. And before we start seasoning, I'm just going to take my hand and make sure those two are mixed together. Then we're going to add in our favorite Himalayan garlic salt, some Italian seasoning, and some basil. Once I finish that, I'm going to mix that together with my hand. Now it's time to go ahead and bread the chicken. So I'm just making sure that both sides are completely covered, using my hand to cover the top and flipping it over and over, just like this. And then I take it out and lay it on the plate, and I just keep repeating that process over and over. Once I've finished the breading process, this is basically what it looks like at the end. And now we can go ahead and move on to the stove. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some oil into the frying pan so that the grease can heat up while we're boiling these angel hair noodles. Be sure to salt your water. Make sure you don't salt it too much. You don't want your noodles to be too salty. And then you only need to have these on for about 5 minutes because they're so thin. And this is what it should look like once you finish. Now we can go ahead and add our sauce onto the pan so it can go ahead and heat up while we're frying our chicken.
Okay, so for this meal, we're frying it on the pan because we can flip it a lot easier versus putting it in the Fry Daddy. So take your meat, I only can fit 2 in a pan, and we're just gonna lay them down, and then once one side is cooked, flip it. Takes about 2 to 3 minutes. You just want to really check the side and see how brown it is, if it's to your liking, and then flip it to the other side. Let it cook on both sides, and then go ahead and plop 2 more in there.
Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and add that salt. Add as much as you want. I definitely want to enhance the taste that's already there. Also going to be adding that spicy seasoning blend by Mrs. Dash and some pepper. And now you can let your sauce heat up while your chicken is frying on the other side, and make sure you stir that in before it's all said and done.
Okay, now that we have our meat cooked on both sides, let's get ready to take them out. We're gonna need a plate and some paper towels so that it can catch that grease once it's coming out of the pan. But look at that.
That does look good. But now let's go ahead and grab our sauce and layer it slightly over each piece of chicken. Also, don't forget to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350. And once you hit that last piece of chicken, go ahead and grab some more cheese and lightly drizzle it over each piece. Once you've done that, go ahead and pop it in the oven for about 10 minutes so it can melt nicely to the chicken. Now you can either plate it how we did or add your own little flair to it. Plating is definitely my favorite part, so I really like to just get kind of creative with it. You can add a lot of sauce or a little bit of sauce. I like mine really saucy. You can keep the entire chicken or you can cut it up into smaller pieces. It's really all up to you. And then don't forget to add a little parsley to the top.
But no matter how you plate it, this dish is delicious. And we hope you get to try it for the holidays.
Don't forget to subscribe and to click that bell notification so you know when we're posting.
Remember to stay beautiful, stay healthy, and we will stay seeing y'all later.